Hello children, I'm Miss Parita. Welcome you for today's session children. Today we are going to learn a new letter, that is letter Y. And before we move on to doing that, let's do something fun. Let's take our fingers and let's see if we can make some sound with it. So let's take one finger and let's tap. Do we hear any sound? No. How about taking our two fingers? And now let's tap them. I can hear a little sound. Yes. Now let's take our three fingers and let's tap them. Do we hear a sound? Yes, it's a little louder, but not so loud. Now let's take our four fingers and let's tap them. I can hear a sound. Now let's take all five fingers and let's tap them, which is also called clapping. Yes, that's the clapping sound. And children, let's get on to learning a new letter, that is letter Y. And to begin with, let's say a golden rules. Elephant ears, magnet eyes, clean your desk for learning, hands on your lap and sweet talking mouth. Children, time to revise all the sounds that we have learned so far. And here we go. So let's say our first sound. And let's say it along with the action. Letter S. S says S. S. Letter A. A says A. A. Letter T. T says T. Letter P. P says P. Letter N. N says Letter I. I says I. I. Letter L. L says L. Letter D. D says D. D. Letter F. F says F. Letter H. H says H. Letter O. O says O. O. Letter C. C says K. Letter K. K says K. CK. That also says K. Letter G. G says G. G. Letter R. R says R. Letter B. B says B. B. Letter E. E says E. E. Letter M. M says rubbing your tummy. Letter V. V says V. Letter J. J says J. J. Letter W. W says W. W. Letter U. U says Letter X. X says X. X. And those were the sounds that we have learned so far. And children, well done. You have said all the sounds along with their actions correctly. Time to move on to listening to the story on letter Y. So get your elephant ears ready because here's the story on Yogini's yarn. So once upon a time, there was a girl and her name was Yogini. Yogini lived in an ashram in the Himalayas. So let's take a look. So she lived in an ashram in the Himalayas. Now Yogini liked to do yoga, and also she liked to knit sweaters out of yarn. So she used to go to the market to get yarns, and with which she knitted beautiful sweaters. Now one day she went to the market and she got a basket full of yarns, and she was coming back to the ashram, and on her way a yak came running across her. She was so scared. Right here, the yak came running across, and she got so scared that she dropped the basket of yarns, and all the yarns went rolling on the trail of the mountain. Yeah, yeah, that's how they went. So children, let's listen to the rhyme on letter Y.
Yarns are rolling down the mountain, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yarns are rolling down the mountain, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yarns are rolling down the mountain, yarns are rolling down the mountain, yarns are rolling down the mountain, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes, let's listen to the rhyme for one more time.
Yarns are rolling down the mountain, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yarns are rolling down the mountain, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yarns are rolling down the mountain, yarns are rolling down the mountain, yarns are rolling down the mountain, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes, so that is a letter Y, and the action of letter Y is the yarn rolling down, rolling your hands. And the sound of letter Y is Y, Y. Yes, let's take a look. So here is a letter Y. Let's say the sound along with the action. Y, Y. Yes. And here we have Y, Y, yarn. And how do I write the letter Y? Come on, let's take our magic pens, and we would also need a magnetize and our elephant ears. My turn first. I will skywrite first. So I'll put my magic pen over here, make a standing line, a curve, go up, making a standing line, come down, making a standing line, and again a curve. That's my letter Y. Now it's your turn, children. Take your magic pens and let's skywrite. Standing line, curve, go up, come down, making a standing line and a little curve. Now it is time to desk write. My turn first. So I'll take my magic pen and put it on the desk. And this in a way is also letter U. So first I'll make the letter U, that is standing line, curve, go up. Now come back on that same standing line, a little down, and a curve. Now it's your turn, children. Take your magic pen, put it on the desk, and let's go. Standing line, curve, go up making a standing line, come down on the same line, and a little curve. That is the letter Y. Children, remember that at no point are you going to lift your magic pen. So that is letter Y. Now I can think of one thing that begins with letter Y, and that probably I do when I'm feeling sleepy. Can you tell me what it is? Yes, it is yawning. Come on, let's try to yawn. I know we aren't feeling sleepy, but we can just pretend to yawn. By yawn. Let's try and pretend to yawn once again. Yes. And let's go right away to playing a fun game on letter Y. And to play the fun game, let's all say together, abracadabra, gilly gilly, shoo. And here's the fun game, which says, drag letter Y objects in the correct group. Let's start. So here we have some objects. Here we have the letter Y object group and the other object groups. Now, let's begin. What is this first picture? Balloons. Balloons? No, it is not a letter Y object. So we drag it and put it over here under objects. Now, what is this? Which color? Yellow. Yellow? Yes, it is a letter Y object. So let us drag and put it under letter Y object. Now over here, what do we have? Yak. Does it begin with letter Y? Yak? Yes, it does. So let us drag and put it under Y objects. And what do we have here next? Here, elephant. Elephant? No. So let's drag it and put it under other object. Well done, children. Let's go to see our next object, which is right here. It is jam. Jam? No, it is not a letter Y object. So we put it under other object. What is it here? It's a yam. Yam? Yes, it is a letter Y object. So let's drag and put here under letter Y objects. And the next picture over here is ant. Ant? No, it is the other object. So let's put it under other object. And what do we have here now? Yarn. Yarn? Yes, is letter Y object. And we put it under letter Y objects. This one over here, this picture, it is correct. Drums. Drum? No, it is not a letter Y object. So we put it under other object. And the last one, yogi. Is it a letter Y object? Yogi? Yes, it is. So let us put it here under letter objects. And now, time to submit our answers. Yes, well done. Answer. Well played, children. Very good. And now it's time to show you your fun home play activity. And here it comes. So your fun home play activity would be to walk on Y pattern. You would require a chalk or a tape. Now you can take your parents' help to make letter Y on the floor with a chalk or a masking tape. And children, you will walk on the letter Y. So that is your fun home play activity. So children, with this we come to an end for today's session. I shall see you soon. Till then, bye-bye.